traveling frogman, welcome to my YouTube channel. Well, today I'm actually transiting the Suez Canal Egypt, and I'm on a container vessel. I'm an actual maritime security contractor, and we're going to be transiting on a container vessel and making our way to the other side, which is Port Said, and that's where I actually get off at. Now, this whole transit for us on this container vessel starts here at Port Suez and then ends about 10 hours later in Port Said. Now, there's a lot of little things that I see prior to this actual transit starting, and I'm going to actually show you some of those little details that take place prior to this actual transit. So follow me along and let's go check this Suez Canal out here with all these ships at anchor also waiting to transit the Suez Canal. So take a look. So these are a lot of vessels that are at anchor that will also be transiting the Suez Canal. So it gives you an idea what it kind of looks like here in the Port Suez anchorage area. Now, Port Suez is located on the Red Sea side of the Suez Canal. So we're going to be heading toward Port Said, which is on the Mediterranean side. So this gives you an idea of what actually looks like here at the anchor here at Port Suez, Egypt. And soon the Suez crew will come on, or LINEMAN, and they're going to be bringing up their small little boat and then staying on the ship during the actual transit of the Suez Canal. And then they leave once we get to the other side, which in this case would be Port Said. So let's kind of take a look, and I'll kind of give you a familiarization on where these guys actually stay at before they arrive. And then once they arrive, I'll show you how the boat comes up and so forth. So right now, this is the actual upper deck gangway area. And right here, above, is the Suez crane, which will lower the hook down and then bring up the boat. Now this is the actual gangway right here on the upper deck on the starboard side. And then these guys hang out over here inside this room here. It's known as the Suez crew. And they'll be staying right here during the transit. So this is the Suez room where these guys hang out. And the linemen are here in the event that the ship needs to be tied up alongside the canal for whatever reason. And these guys are here to assist. So this is where they stay, in this actual Suez room. And they're going to be coming on board here within the next couple hours. So Suez Canal Egypt. Let's check out these linemen up on the crane. This is the actual line boat right here for the Suez Canal. And we're bringing it up via the Suez crane. As you can see, there's a crane right up there. So we're actually here in Port Suez at the anchorage area. So this is the actual line boat or Suez crew that's coming on board. This is the actual entrance into the Suez Canal from Port Suez. We say Port Suez is located on the Red Sea side. So this is the actual start of the transit, although you get in convoy formation prior to this, and you can see in the distance how the convoy is going to work. We have a container vessel right behind us, and then you can see the convoy as follows. You got a Maersk ship, and then you got another ship way back there. And that's how these ships actually transit in the canal, is by convoy. And they have a Suez pilot on there. So this is the beginning of Port Suez. See right here, I always mark this shipyard right here. This is actually the starting point here for the Suez Canal transit. And about 10 hours later, we'll be on the other side. This is Port Suez, which is located on the Red Sea side of the Suez Canal Egypt. We actually just started this transit. It takes about 10 hours to get across this canal. When you look in the rear back here, or the stern area, you get an idea on how these convoys work. You can see the canal bank to the left and to the right, and then you have ships directly behind us in convoy formation. Traveling frogmen here in the Suez Canal. I'm going to give you an idea on what it looks like on the front of the convoy. Now, as you can see, up in front of us, the way the convoy works, we have two more vessels. We've got a container vessel in front of us, and then there's another one in front of that vessel. So you see how the convoy actually forms up. And you can see the canal bank over there. Now this is Port Suez right here from a different view. And then behind us, you can actually see the ships that are in our stern area. So that's how the convoys work here in the canal. And we're headed toward Port Said, or the Mediterranean, starting from Port Suez, which is located on the Red Sea side. Traveling frogman here in the Suez Canal on a container vessel. Let's check out this pilot transfer here in the Suez Canal. There's a pilot boat right there, Suez Canal pilots. Pilot boats alongside, the pilot's on the gangway, and he's getting off, and the pilot is on the pilot boat. These are the Suez Canal pilots that actually navigate the vessels through the Suez Canal. So there you have it. Suez Canal pilot transit. These guys often come on board to assist when they are needed, but they also bring these Egyptian souvenir trinkets. So let's check it out. So here it is. You can see some of these trinkets right here. Souvenirs. Pretty cool. Over here. More souvenirs right there. Obviously leather jackets. More souvenirs. So there you have it. These are bizarre. And we're actually almost to the end of the canal here in Port Said, and that's where we are getting off. So let's take a look here toward the end of it. You can see up ahead is the actual Port Said terminal, but we won't be going in there. Basically, a boat's going to come alongside, a small little pilot boat, and then we're going to get on that boat. In other words, we're going to go down this gangway right here and then get on the boat. So, another shot of the Suez Canal from the other end. See the canal bank right here from the starboard view.